Hello, friends. A very sad day for all of us today, as you have already heard the news that great Ratan Tata passed away today. It is indeed a very sad news for all of us because this guy was not only a businessman but a great human being as well. Done his job in the business field as well as humanities sector as well. Now, if you look at the quote of Ratan Tata, I admire people who are very successful. But if the success is achieved through too much of ruthlessness, then I might admire the success but not respect that person. This quote tells about the character of the person, that he indeed believed for the success but not at the cost of humans or the climate or any kind of ruthlessness. That tells us about the person, his nature, how he gives equal importance to business as well as other things as well. So today we'll learn a few of the innovations or contributions of Sir Ratan Tata towards the world, especially the Indians, how he has helped India to become a power, a global power today. If we look at Sir Ratan Tata's some contributions, we can never, there is an unending list. This is a list I have taken just a few of them, like he's got the contributions in medicine, in education, in constructions, in automobiles, and so on and so forth. The list can go on and on, but we cannot in one lecture summarize all these things. So I have got the top 5 most important contributions that has changed India. So today we'll be discussing about the 5 very important things, starting with the first, that is renewable energy. Now, why is it very important? Because as you already know, the world is going through crisis right now. As there's climate change issues going on, global warming that has already shown its impacts. You can see a lot of famines going on nowadays, like in Namibia, hundreds of people are dying. Same problem in Somalia. Then there is the rise in the water levels, the sea levels, that have resulted in the submergence of a lot of island nations. So that is why the renewable energy is very important, and Tata is playing its role in this sector as well, starting with the Tata Power solar energy. This is very important because, as you guys already know, solar energy is something that is almost inexhaustible. We can use it as much as we can. So Tata is doing its part in this. If you look at Tata's this manufacturing facility in Bangalore, it produces about 635 megawatts of modules and 500 megawatts of cells annually. That is the amount of contribution that Tata is doing in the solar power. Now, it's not only that, some of the very important projects, if we talk of the solar energy, then it's Dholera solar park that is in Gujarat, produces 300 megawatts of solar power annually. That is number one. Then we will have some other like Pavagada Solar Park that is located in Karnataka, very important, having the capacity of around 2000 megawatts. That is very huge. It's one of the largest solar parks in the country. And finally, you have heard of the news about the rooftopping, also NDMC rooftop projects, that is also under the Tata's supervision. That's the Tata's project. And this is very important if you are aware of the news about the government's initiative of net metering, where they have planned to install the net meters, and if you are capable or able to produce more power as compared to consuming, then you will be paid for that. That is why the renewable energy is very important. And look at the role of Tata, especially because of the legendary Ratan Tata sir. Now, if we go to the next project, then it is the total wind power capacity. We are done with the solar. If we talk of the wind, then India has a lot of capacity as far as the wind energy is concerned because of the vast geographical location that India has. Now, if we look at the Tata's contribution, then it has installed a power capacity of more than 3400 megawatts. Just imagine the size, 3400 megawatts of wind energy that's being harvested. And now you have some very important places where it's more common. At top, you will find Gujarat, where you have approximately 1126 megawatts, followed by Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. These are the three very important because the projects here are very huge, starting from 1126, then you have 1100 and finally 500. You can remember it from the Gujarat, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. This is about the wind power capacity. So solar power capacity, wind power capacity, and the third most important, that is the hydropower. What is hydropower? That is associated with the water. We are harvesting or using water for the production of energy. As you know, India has a very vast coastline. There are a lot of rivers, so India has a potential to produce huge amounts of this hydroelectricity. As you can see, a lot of dams are being constructed at various places. So this is how the water is used to produce energy. Again, you can find there is approximately 1400 megawatts of energy from hydropower that Tata is contributing right now, and some of the important hydroelectric power stations is Bhira, Bhivapuri. These are some of the very important water hydroelectric power projects that are right now going on in our country. So this is about some of the renewable energy sources that Tata is right now dealing with. Coming to the next important thing, that is acquisition of Corus. Why is it important? Again, if you know about Corus, it was a steel manufacturing plant that was UK based. So it was located in UK, and it had great impact in the European market. It had a good foothold in the European market. That is why this is very important for us to understand how this has played a significant role in development of the steel and iron industry in India, because this had a tremendous amount of technologies and manpower. Because of that, Tata is harvesting all the technology and the manpower and building onto that. So it was taken over by Tata in 2007 for a whopping $12 billion. $12 billion, that is a huge amount. That is what the cost of the acquisition was at that time, so that Tata can get global access. You know about Tisco, Tata Iron and Steel Company or Corporation, or they are located in India. Now Tata has planned to go abroad, make its impact in the European market and other countries of the world, and this has played a very important role. And this has played a very important role. It has provided access to global market. Number one, it's very important. It's the combined entity increased its steel production. The steel production increased up to 28 million tons per annum. Can you imagine 28 million tons per annum? It is increased by about 18 million tons by the acquisition of Corus. That's number two. And then you have some other things that are because of this, the emissions and other things, the technologies, the manpower that is there associated with the acquisition of Corus. That is the number two very important contribution of Tata Industries towards India. Going towards number three, it's the health sector. As you know, health is very important for everybody. It's the most important thing right now. Now, if you know about the country of India, there's a huge population and cancer cases are increasing. Every now and then you will find a lot of cancer patients, and because of the things associated with cancer, it not only causes the health of the patient to deteriorate, but the family of the patient also suffers because of the financial crisis and issues, because of the financial crisis that are related to radiotherapy, chemotherapy and surgeries. So Tata has made its impact in this field as well with its hospital, that's Tata Memorial Hospital, that was set up way before independence, working towards the cancer patients and providing them the facility at a very low cost. It is a very low cost hospital that is dedicated towards treating the cancer patients. Now, this hospital deals with the surgery, radiotherapy, chemotherapy and palliative care. Not only one thing, but a holistic approach to help the patients that are suffering from cancer. That's number one. And also, the institute is very important because it's not only dealing with the caring of patients and all, but there's a very good amount of research that takes place in these hospitals. That's Tata Memorial Hospital that is located in Mumbai. There's a good enough research going on. There is research and development that might in turn lead to something very big in the coming future. Then there is one more hospital that is set up in Kolkata. It is a 183 bedded tertiary care. center. It is a tertiary care center, and it is again having its dedicated facility towards the treatment of cancer and other patients as well. Now these are the two very important hospitals that are under the supervision of Tata. Then we have the Tata Trust Healthcare. We have the trust which can deal with many things like cancer and many other diseases as well, not only cancer but other diseases as well. Then there is mobile health unit towards the regions that are far-flung areas where the hospitals cannot be present, some mountains or any other places where the people suffer because of the lack of hospital facility. The mobile health care is under the Tata Medical Facility. They provide the medical facilities to these areas, primary facilities although, but they provide the medical facilities at these places as well. So this is a contribution, and they have collaboration with a lot of NGOs and world organizations in order to improve the medical sector in India. That's a very important contribution of Tata Industries towards India. Then talking about the information and technology, if we talk of IT sector and other things like the cloud computing, or we have these things like we have cloud computing and we have Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, machine learning. If you look around you, or if you're looking at my class today, you might be looking at from your mobile phone or laptop. That is all technology. So we are surrounded by these things nowadays. It is very difficult or impossible. It's highly impossible to probably think of something beyond technology right now, the impact that technology has on us. And Tata has played a great role. It's played a significant role in taking over this sector as well with its Tata Consultancy Services, TCS. Tata Consultancy Services is a significant industry in the global market right now, and obviously the biggest in our country. So this is a huge company that is under Tata. Again, this plays its role in information and technology, Internet of Things, cloud computing, artificial, and it is neck and neck with today's big companies like Google or Meta or many other things that are there right now. Now, it operates in over 46 countries. So it is not only localized in our country, but it operates in over 46 countries. So it's a global thing, and it has more than 500,000 or 5 lakh employees. Just figure it out, the amount of employment it can provide. 5 lakh employees under the TCS or the Tata Consultancy Services. Again, if you look at these number of employees, then assume the amount of GDP, amount of contribution that TCS is doing towards the GDP. There's a huge contribution towards GDP of India as well. So it's very important. Then again, the same things in research and development that is going on in these sectors, very important. Again, with the IT, as far as today's world is concerned, IT is very important. Then going towards the last, that is when they acquired Jaguar and Land Rover. That is again very significant. Acquisition of Jaguar and Land Rover. Why is it important? Because as you know, India do produce some cars. Actually, a lot of India has a good automobile sector. But again, if you look at the international market, you will find the luxury cars like BMW, you have Mercedes, you will have Audi. But India was not yet into that market. But after the acquisition of Jaguar and Land Rover, now India is a very important player in the luxury cars market as well. Because these are the luxury cars, and India or Tata has helped India to be into that market as well. It was also acquired at a cost of $2.3 billion at a cost of $2.3 billion in 2007. And after that, India started to build a better automobile sector because of the technologies that were there with these industries. They had very sophisticated and high level technologies that was acquired by Tata, and they used those technologies for the growth of the automobile sector in our country as well. That is why the acquisition of Jaguar is very important. So these are some of the points that I had to discuss today, 5 as far as I figure the most important, very important points that I put forward towards you about the great man, the Sir Ratan Tata, his contributions, and would pay tribute to the great man because of his contributions as well. So see you next time. Thank you very much. See you. Bye-bye.